Got asked a long time ago, did I ever have soul food, and what did I think about it, and the restaurants and the stuff. Um, Growing up in the South and in the East Coast, it was part of the regime routine with different family members and things, especially with New Year's Day, and there were certain foods you couldn't have paid me to eat that after a certain point of my life, but at the particular time it was. Um, the people ate differently, depends on where they were. Some people chose to eat that, and I've had to have people say what they say that they associated with black people eating this type of food, and what I call soul food stereotypes of people grouping you with how you eat, that you're used to that. So that was very much a part of growing up. I mean, living in the South, um, having that people associate what you're gonna eat, what you're gonna drink, all that stuff. It just, you know, and a lot of that stuff that when you eat would just sit in your body, and it just had that strong scent, and just the most what I call the scraps of the scraps, you know. Um, you know, People romanticizing that things that would not be healthy for your dietary palate, but that was considered the so-called normal food to eat. That was considered that's a representation of who you are, what you are, etc. So, it's one of those things that you listen to it, and it was in doctrine, depending on where you grew up, you know. Um, People would have soul food cafes, restaurants. People were, and I can tell you some of the foods that people would try to throw at you. I've seen some now that they throw jambalaya. They wouldn't throw no jambalaya back in the day that I remember. It was pig knuckles and fat back and collard greens and ham hocks and neck bones and all kinds of things, and you know corn and watermelon and stuff like that. There were certain things that there was a cold that the slops, the bottoms, and you know the eating that kind of food, but it was just it was a part of life for some folks how they would throw it at you. I always looked at it with this thing because it was greasy. It would break out your skin, and it was just the kind of food that just kind of stayed in your system. It wasn't really healthy. Wasn't a healthy alternative. So, you chitlins was real popular, you know. And I don't have no problem with talking about it because it was part of growing up.